Feed chickens what chickens are supposed to eat. Chicken feed. People in the comments of this YouTube channel love to correct me and tell me that I need to be cutting more costs on my homestead. I even get these comments from other homesteaders and small farmers in my own community. And I gotta say, I disagree with that mindset. So today I'm here to share another point of view that might make some homesteaders and small-time farmers real upset. Stay tuned. Okay, I've heard some pretty dumb things from fellow homesteaders or gardeners. I remember actually being shamed by one of my homesteading mentors who was saying we were wasting our time building a maggot bucket. If you don't know what a maggot bucket is, it's basically a bucket that you lift up high to attract flies to lay their maggots. You drill holes in the bottom and they fall down for your chickens. Good high protein source. And he said that was disgusting, and I quote, "Feed chickens what chickens are supposed to eat. Chicken feed." So that actually brings up what I wanted to talk about today. He had his own connection and he milled his own chicken feed, and he was able to do it on the cheap. I mean, he showed me the numbers. You can't buy chicken food that cheap. And he was always trying to get me to buy from him. But when I would try the eggs from his hens, the shells were light, easy to crack, the yolks were pale, the whites were runny. I tried to make eggs with them and they were so bad I fed them back to my chickens. Which brings me to my point. Homesteaders who are trying to do everything on the cheap are shooting themselves in the foot. Now, I'm all about saving money, but if your end product is no better than what's on the shelves at Walmart, why'd you get into this? Is that really what you signed up to do? I doubt it. So when thinking of your dream homestead, ask yourself this. Are you raising crops or animals whose job it is to merely survive until you harvest them? Or are you looking for beautiful, robust, and vibrant meats, eggs, and produce? The equation is not that hard. It's quality in, quality out. Let me take you inside, and I'm going to show you exactly what that means. Okay, so here's the containers. We've got our eggs, which we never seem to have a full carton because we're always going through them. And these, which I bought and felt so much guilt as buying it at the supermarket today. But this is your standard United States set of eggs. So this will be our egg, and just the first one in the box for what this looks like. Let's go. And so let's see, this is now the chocolate egg from our homestead. So right away, like, cracking it is harder to do, which is a good thing. So let's see what we got here. It really comes down to the shell. The yolk is larger. The yolk is also a deeper orangey color. The white has stayed closer together on this one, where the white on this egg has kind of just seeped out like water. Also, that didn't even like hold together. So this one stays together. Again, I don't even think I can eat that one. And finally, the last thing is that their yolk broke due to the same stress being put on these. Here's the bad egg and a good one. All right, so the bad egg. That's what we're looking at here. I don't even want to eat it. I'll tell you that much. And so what I like about this is we had so much yolk to work with that it's still coming out. I like my eggs runnier than the average person, but when they're farm fresh, no one's going to get hurt with a runny egg. I'm going to eat that whole thing in one bite. So I've just been talking about eggs, but that really does apply to every enterprise on a homestead. It's quality in, quality out. Now I want to go rapid fire and talk about what you can do to actually make that happen. How to put quality in to expect, and I mean expect, quality out on your products. Okay, number one, don't go for the cheapest food source. This is especially true if you've got a non-ruminant animal like a pig or a chicken. If you're buying the cheap feed just to save money, you're going to get cheap eggs. You're going to get cheap looking pork. That's just how it works. Now, if money is tight and you can't buy the non-GMO, organic, this, that, blah, 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 $30, $40 a bag feed, buy one of those and buy a couple bags of some lower quality feed and mix them together. That's gonna at least be better than only sticking with the cheap feed. Okay, number 2, supplement with your own food scraps. We underestimate it, but the food that you and I eat at our kitchen table, especially if you've got kids, you're gonna have a lot of food waste. Get that in front of your animals. It's gonna be very nutrient dense and provide them with a lot of stuff that they're probably not getting with their mixed bag feed. Okay, number 3 is not rocket science. It's fresh air, sunshine, and rotation. So this applies to any animal out there. Fresh air is important, and what I mean by that is a lot of commercial growers will raise animals in a way that's like, what's the minimum amount I can get by here? That's like saying, you know, for those of you that are parents, it's like, what's the minimal room size my kids need to go in? And what's the cheapest food I can get? It's like, yeah, a kid can survive in their bedroom with a sole diet of top ramen, but is that how you're going to create a thriving human being? It's the same with animals. So fresh air. Sunshine. Sunlight is the ultimate cleansing agent on the planet, period, end of story. It cleans off the entire earth every single day, including the land that your animals walk on. And then rotation. It's not rocket science. Where the pigs are right now, the chickens are going to be in 2 weeks. Where the chickens are right now, the pigs were 2 weeks ago. Same thing with like sheep and goats. When we have them, you got to rotate animals. Don't let them stand where they poop for too long. Number 4, supplement wisely. So I really like geothermically dried kelp from Thorvins. They're amazing. Also, minerals make great supplementation, which goes back to my cheap food comment. If you are buying the cheap food, buy a big bag of the kelp and mix that into your food. I would also say diatomaceous earth could be looped into the supplements category as well. Same thing with apple cider vinegar. It's a supplement for your animals. Promotes good gut health regardless of if they're a ruminant or not. Number 5, a quick one. Don't rely on medication to save your animal. I'm not anti-medicine, but fresh air, sunlight, rotation, good diet, that's much better medicine than actual chemical drugs. And the last one, organic matter is your friend. Get it, save it, and use it. It all starts with the soil health. Capture that manure. Give your food scraps, your food waste to your animals so they can turn that into manure. The waste that you can't feed to your animals, compost that. If you've got bare spots of earth, cover it with wood chips or cover crop. Soil health is your health. The earth has a natural operating system to produce vibrant and abundant food for us. It may cost you a few extra bucks, and it may cost you a few extra hours to do it. But usually the important things in life cost a little bit more and take a little bit more time. And I can promise you that the final product will be better than anything, and I do mean anything you can buy. It's not rocket science. Quality in, quality out. I gotta get out of here. Pigs are getting hungry. Okay, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, comment. I'll see you on the next video.